It feels great to be back in Southern California. It's nice and warm and there's not a cloud in the sky. The sun is out. As you can see, I'm in Beverly Hills, California today. And what I want to talk about is the 5-step rare strike tower, the resilient strike tower. And the easiest way to go about taking this down is going to be using chompers, as they say, like your T-Rex, your Allosaurus, your Gorgosaurus, your Tarbosaurus, and a special little surprise for you. Now, I know I said while in New York that I was going to switch and not go for Thor, and I was changing over to Utah Sinoraptor. And after I put the pen to paper, as the saying goes, and did the math on how far away I was from Utah Sinoraptor, even with the event of last week, compared to where it was on Thor, it just made more sense to go for Thor. If you've not decided which direction you're gonna go yet, I think Utaronix is the better of the two dinosaurs if you haven't already started down one path or the other. Now, if you have already started down one path, like Thor, then continue to go with Thor, because it's not a bad dinosaur. But if I had it to do all over again and I knew what I know now, I would have started going for Utah Sinoraptor. But after doing all the math, I got to the point where I was like, you know, I'm just going to go with what it is that I know. And unfortunately, and it's not really even a bad deal. Like, just being totally honest, it's not even a bad deal. But I decided that I was gonna go for Thor. I scrolled down to the bottom of my list to see, I mean, it's ready to go. It's ready to be created. I recorded this in New York actually for you because I was using it for the last few days of the tournament, and there you go. Just my second unique dinosaur ever. It hits hard. It is very susceptible to things like distraction, being slowed down. It's already pretty slow, but it does have some favorable matchups, so there's always that. What's actually really nice about this is the fact that today's and this week's strike towers are going to allow me to utilize this dinosaur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a team of chompers, starting with Thor, to go up against the strike tower, most specifically the rare one that is available on Monday. I really wish that there was a way that I could set up my camera right now so that you could see either the Beverly Hills sign that is right over there, or that you can see Rodeo Drive. The problem is that the sun is completely in the wrong place, so I can't put the camera facing that way. It'll be too bright, and then you won't be able to see me at all. And then there's nowhere for me to sit down and show the battle screen and the Beverly Hills sign. So this is what you guys get. Now, as you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to battle the strike tower, really, with all level 20 and above. If I lose this one, I'm going to be very mad. But I'm going to bring out Thor. And the whole goal is to have Thor knock out everything. I'm going to bring in Indoraptor, just in case. I really don't think it's going to get to that point. But what I want to do is I kind of want to talk about Thor just a little bit, so I'm going to lead off. I'm going to let it do as much of this 5-strike tower as possible. So what I'm going to do is, it has a health of 3291, and mine's just a baby. I think I'm at level 21 still. What is that? It has a damage of 1285, a speed of 109, which is actually, it's a good speed because it wins a lot of matchups speed-wise. And the 40% crit, which is huge. Defense Shattering Strike, destroy all the moves, destroy shields, and bypass armor. So it's a tank buster. And if your team is lacking a tank buster, this is where it's going to come in handy. Defense Shattering Impact, same thing as always. It's going to do 1.5 times damage, and then you're going to step up the ladder to Defense Shattering Rampage, which is everything the same, but 2 times damage. And then we're going to throw in Instant Charge, which is going to be a priority move. It's only going to do 1 times damage, but there's a 75% chance to stun your opponent. Cooldown of 2, delay of 1, Let's drop the hurt on Apatosaurus here. I think this one's Apatosaurus. Maybe that's Argentinosaurus. I can't tell. It looks like Apatosaurus. It is Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus used decelerating impact. Not a big deal. My instant charge here is going to seal the deal. One dino down, and I'm down a little bit of health. Honestly, I didn't even look to see. We have Euplocephalus, and I'm going to come out with a hard-hitting 2 times damage. I'm down to 1881. 2500 is not bad for a big move, and then with a crit, I mean, it's well over 4,000 damage. I don't remember exactly what it is. Ankylosaurus Gen 2. Also, I'm slower than this one, so I might not be able to do this entire tower with the one dinosaur when I start getting up to those higher levels. But those shields mean nothing. There's the 40% crit for the almost 2,900 attack, and that is going to be the victory. There are 3 incubators available in this. Think of it like a 3-hour, an 8-hour, and then the 12-hour incubator as far as battle arenas go. I cannot reach. Whoa. GPS drifting all over the map. So I can't reach the strike tower. I'm gonna go get that, and then I'm gonna just play ahead until I'm finishing up with the 3rd one to open up that first incubator. I hope that this works out. I accidentally closed my game, went back in and restarted it, and then started up the recording again. So hopefully it works for this, but just wanted to show you no problem at all going through these first 3 levels with Thor. No challenge at all, though I kind of expect that using a unique against a bunch of commons. But here's the first incubator. 609 coins, 10 darts. Darts are kind of irrelevant. Apatosaurus 316, Argentinosaurus 432. So some stuff to add to your collection there. Nothing all that great, but definitely DNA that you could probably use in trading your alliance. 2 more strike towers before the next incubator. Let's do it. So pretty easily going to take down, I think this is the 5th level. Thorador. Thor is absolutely no match for any of these dinosaurs so far. It's kind of funny to watch, actually. But here goes the next incubator. I'm guaranteed some epic DNA. Ankylosaurus is an option for this DNA. I'd love to have some Ankylosaurus. 1,600 coins, darts, more Apatosaurus, some Nodosaurus, and Nodopatosaurus. So not terrible for Nodopatosaurus, actually, because you do have the possibility of getting Nodotitan, Stegodeus, or Gigaspikosaur with the Nodopatosaurus. So a lot of good DNA out of that. I've got 2 more, and then we're gonna see what is in the big rare incubator. At the final tower now, and Thor is still perfect. Now, if you don't have Thor, and I don't imagine many people do, your T-Rex is great, your Tarbosaurus is great, your Allosaurus, all those are gonna be good enough, and you can do them even at lower levels. I haven't noticed anything above like level 11, honestly. But here we go. I'm gonna try to put Thor through the perfect strike tower here. No losses, no defeats. Apatosaurus is going to be level 13. I'm gonna start off with the best move I have available. And that's gonna be a crit for almost 2,900. Decelerating impact, and I'm going to use my instant charge because I want to take as little damage as possible here. Wow, this weather is so much better. I know I'm in kind of a sweatshirt type shirt today, but it's significantly warmer, probably 20 degrees warmer than any time in New York City. And this is gonna be a 1-hit and a quit for sure. I don't know about the crit part of it. No crit there, but it's definitely gonna be a 1-hit KO, which is gonna lead me into the very final dinosaur. And hope I get a lot of good, useful DNA out of the end of this. I could actually get knocked out here. 988 is not a lot of health. The long protection does absolutely nothing against me. And the one hit, the crit, and the quit. So the slogan worked. Incubator time. Let's open this thing up and see. 7 steps. Not too difficult. I feel like most people should be able to take care of it. Don't use raptors on this. They're not going to have enough health, despite the speed, to overcome the armor deficiencies. And a lot of coins, a lot of Euphocephalus, Apatosaurus, Ankylocodon, and Amargasaurus. So the rare incubators, again, tend to not be all that great, but Thor went perfect. If they had played a little bit better, he would have lost. She would have lost there at the very end. But there you go. That is your look at one of the newest unique dinosaurs in the game, the Thoradolosaur. That's why I say Thor for short. And level 20 Allosaurus, level 20 Tarbosaurus. There you go, guys. I hope that you are able to use this information to help you knock down the strike tower. There's a lot of good DNA there that will help you towards better dinosaurs. So definitely worth taking on. There's a scent strike, and then there's also this cunning creatures single step. Should really be no problem for anybody. And that's gonna wrap up your Monday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and until next time.